Hello again, guys. It's Carly from the Poetry of Nice, and I have my weekly sales update video for you all. This is sales update number 95, if you can believe that at this point, and it is for the week of Christmas. So this is December 23rd through to the 29th, 2019, and it's been a slow one, which is not surprising because it is, Christmas week. Everybody's busy and doing other things. Some people, I'm sure, have had fantastic weeks, and that's wonderful. Mine has slowed down, and that's just kind of the way it is for me right now. But I'm going to share with you anyway what I did sell this week. So I sold a total of 14 items, so averages out to 2 sales a day, which is okay. It's not ideal, but it'll work for now, and that's okay. So I'm going to start with Poshmark. I had no Etsy sales whatsoever, so Poshmark is where we begin, and it was this Linda Leal slinky knit top. I sold it for $13. I actually picked it up at a rummage sale because of the slinky knit. It reminded me of like Chico's Travelers and that kind of thing, and I thought maybe it was worth something, and the comps looked somewhat impressive, encouraging, but when I looked up comps when I got home, really they weren't. So I listed it for around 18, and someone came and offered me 13 within just a couple of days, and I went ahead and took it just because I knew that those comps weren't looking so strong. All right. Next is a pair of Vince Camuto Lillian Brown studded cork loafers. I thought these were super cute, but they have taken a little while to sell, probably around 6 months at this point. Anyway, they were listed for $35, and I sent out an offer of $30 with a $1.80 shipping incentive as well. And somebody accepted that, which is wonderful. And so they sold for the $30 that you see there. Next is a Cold Water Creek. I can't speak today, I'm sorry. Cold Water Creek. Ombre sequin top, size 16. I thought this was going to sell before the holiday season, but off it went, and this sold for $15, which is about average for my Cold Water Creek tops. Next is this Pure Jill by J. Jill sweater. It was a really, really nice, very heavy, very chunky knit, that kind of like really cool funnel neck, very kind of athleisure feel to it. I've had this listed for a while, again, probably about 6 months, and it just hasn't moved. Not a lot of interest, but then someone offered me $30. I had it listed at $35, and I did go ahead and accept that very happily. I knew that someone would like this piece. It just needed that right buyer. And the last item on Poshmark this week was this Nike Arkansas Razorbacks, like windbreaker almost pullover. So it had that kind of nylon windbreaker feel to it, but it wasn't a zip-up jacket. It was just that pullover top. I've had this listed about $30 for a while. I've gone back and forth with different people, and it hasn't sold. And I eventually ended up settling with $18 as a best offer. This kind of Nike like team branded stuff is sort of neither here nor there for me, really. Sometimes it does really well, and sometimes it just doesn't do so well. I suppose it depends on the team and who's looking, all that kind of stuff. But $18 is what this one sold for. All right, and on to eBay. This item sold for $11. Interesting enough, they were from Australia, and they were sending me a message, and this is the second time this has happened to me in the last couple of months, so I don't know if there's a situation happening. I list all my items with global shipping, and Australia is definitely on there. I keep checking where it says I do ship to them, but I'll have people from Australia send me a message and say that they cannot purchase my item. It says that I won't ship to them, even though on my listing it does. However, if I go back to them when they send me that message and send them an offer, like through the message, they can accept it, and it goes absolutely fine. So let me know down in the comments if you know anything about that, because like I said, this is at least the second time this has happened to me, specifically with Australia, and I'm not sure how to deal with it other than to go ahead and send that offer over to them through the message. So I'll be interested to hear. Anyway, I took $11 because this has been listed for a while. It had a really fun vintage graphic, but it was an older item. It did have a little bit of washwear and things like that. So $11 is what that one went for. All right. Vintage Disney Store Dopey sweatshirt, which was an XXL, so a great size, and it just had a fun, cute Dopey graphic on it. That was about all I had going for it, I'm afraid, but it was from the 90s. It needed that very special Snow White and Seven Dwarfs fan, I'm sure, but it sold for its full asking price of $24.99. J. Crew, this is actually J. Crew Factory, which is noted down in the listing itself, which needed to save some characters in the title. It was an Argyle, which is like the print wool cashmere blend pullover sweater. This has been listed for a little while as well. I want to say at least 3 to 4 months, and someone offered me $15 plus the shipping, of course, because I don't really do free shipping, and I went ahead and took that because I think that's fair for a J. Crew Factory piece, even with that nice fabric content. This piece I've also had listed for a very long time. You'll see here that I was running a 35% off sale, just trying to get some movement going. So it was already discounted by 35%, and someone came in and offered me $15 instead of the $19.49, and I took it because this has been at least 7 or 8 months in my store now, and quite frankly, with it being so quiet, I'm happy to have the sales coming still. So $15 for this new without tag Susan Graver fleece coat, and this is a QVC brand in case you're interested. All right, this is another item that sold for its full asking price. It was Michael Stars, and they're sort of usually one size fits all, which I always find kind of hilarious because it would never fit me. But anyway, I suppose it's just designed to stretch and whatever. Not my thing. But anyway, one size fits all is what it says. And it's got that kind of ballet feel to it, like a faux wrap top. Just navy blue, long sleeve, nothing particularly wild and exciting. You can kind of see some of the faux wrap detail there. And there is the tag. And it's, like I said, full asking price. It's sold for $22.99 plus the shipping. Next is a loft, very, very pretty semi-sheer, like chiffon style, like very draped, very, very pretty and flattering, kind of like a cami top, perfect for the new year. And this sold for $14. This was actually for my own personal wardrobe, and I decided to move on and sell it. And I'm very happy to recoup some money. Always nice. All right, next is a Jones New York cardigan, which I don't pick up a lot of Jones New York at all, but I grabbed this because it was a silk blend, and I really liked the sort of space dye print to the knit, and it's all for the asking price you see here on that 20% off sale of $13.59. I'm trying to run quite a lot of sales right now just to get things kind of moving and ready for the new year. This item has been in my closet now, or my store, both, for about a year, if not longer. It's sold once, it's come back to me for fit, and somebody else has offered me $15, so I went ahead and took it. We're moving on, I hope. Hopefully it doesn't come back, and this is Bowden. I'll show you this label as well. This is a wonderful brand to pick up. I wouldn't pay too much for it, there you go, but I do think it's really fun. It has a lot of very cute like novelty prints and bright colors and stuff, so there's that one. And the very last item that's sold this week is this Lauren Ralph Lauren black 100% linen button-up blouse. I made sure to get the keyword there of lagan look, which is a great keyword for this kind of like boxy fit 100% linen style top. And this sold for the full asking price as well of $27.99. All right, you guys, so that's all my sales for this week. Hopefully, as soon as we hit into the new year and things start ramping up, my sales will do the same. I've already noticed a lot more people liking workout gear or spring summer items in my closet on Poshmark. So here's to hoping that that might be a sign of things to come. I hope that you all had the most wonderful holiday season. I hope you had a great time celebrating with loved ones. Happy New Year to everybody, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, you guys.